Hello,
Okay.
Internet. Welcome to the Dead Pixel Gaming Podcast, number 4. Uh, I'm
Hi.
Ross, the bearded, unfunny gentleman from Scotland.
Hi. My name is Trisha.
This is Trisha, who, for the first little segment of tonight's podcast, is going to be speaking in her best rendition of a Scottish accent that she's been practicing all week, I believe.
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
No. I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
do
a...
it.
Yeah, you need to do it. We've got
I
15 likes
know.
on the
I
podcast, so you're
know.
doing it.
That's the only reason that I'm doing it.
Yep, and
I
you're going to
wouldn't
do
be
it with a
doing
big
it
fucking smile
otherwise.
on your face, and you're going to love it. Do it with a big thumbs up.
I'll try.
Yeah. So,
I'll
what
try my
phrases have you
best.
been practicing this week, Trisha?
Um. Well, just the shit that I sent you, and I posted it on Twitter. Was
Yes.
the. It's from. What the fuck is that guy's name? The
Seth
fucking
MacFarlane.
Cavalcade of. Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's Cavalcade of Cartoons. So I've been practicing based off a cartoon.
It's always a good
It's
way to
really,
go.
yeah.
If anyone can get a Scottish accent down to a T, it's usually American fucking actors.
That sounds highly incorrect.
Yeah. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Well, go on then, let the internet hear it.
I can't.
It
You
sounded
can't
so
get.
good.
Huh?
It sounded so good. You've got it, it's
Well,
perfect.
okay.
Honestly, if
I
I
can't do
wasn't
it without us having like a dialogue.
a dialogue, okay. Uh what's your favourite kind of car?
A Studebaker.
A what?
A Studebaker.
A Studebaker. Shit, it's fucking
Oh
ridiculous.
no, Kermit. Don't go in there with all those other puppets.
Poopits.
He says fucking puppets.
Poopits. Of course, that's how
Uh,
every Scottish man
I wish I could do
sounds.
the Tootsie one, because the Tootsie one's really fun. He's like, oh no, Tootsie.
Tootsie.
You're
Don't
not
do it.
fooling anybody with that wig. That wasn't even Scottish at all, because I don't know how he fucking says that.
No, not really. I'm gonna give you a 10 for effort, but
Yeah.
execution, I'm afraid you got a 6 out of 10. I'm sure we can
Yeah,
work
that
on
was alright.
it.
What was the other one?
Oh, Bender.
What were you thinking? Yeah,
I can't fucking do it.
that was really funny.
Bender, don't argue with the principal. You're gonna get more
Oh, you
detention.
done it.
Anyway, oh, fantastic. So, what games have you been playing this week?
I started playing Dark Souls.
And how are we getting on with that?
I fucking hate my life.
Yeah,
I
so
hate it.
going successfully well then.
Yeah. I tried, okay, so here's my strategy, is I was like, I'll try to play, like, an hour a night
Yeah.
to just, like, make myself get past what I feel like is going to be the hard part.
Uh-huh.
Well, not, like, the hardest part in the game, I'm just saying, like, getting going and getting used to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's just, like, it's not working out. It's fucking so stupid. Like, I
So,
really want to like this game because I can tell, like, the RPG elements and whatnot I'm really gonna like once I get going.
yeah.
But I can't fucking get anywhere.
So what bit are you at in the game now?
I'm still at the part that I was telling you about the other day where I'm at the, still at the Undead Burg. Right
Did you
before that fucking boss.
the Taurus demon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not have any joy with the method I told you?
I didn't try it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done
You'll get
time.
by that. It's once you just know, your strategy to beat it. It's
Yeah.
trial and error. You'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
But once you get past that bit, it shouldn't be too long, and then you'll get flowing. You'll get used to how to play the game, and everything will be wavy gravy.
That's what I hope. Right now I feel like I have to run past everything,
Yeah.
which I haven't been doing. I've been trying to, like, play it legit and fucking kill everything, but
Mhm.
to get to this boss, when I try to kill everything, I have, like, maybe 2 Estes flasks left.
Yeah.
So then I'm just fucked.
Try and, like, just for the now until you get used to it, try and run past all the guys at the start and just go straight for the fog door.
Alright, I'm gonna
Might
give
be an
that a
idea. At
go.
least you'll have a couple more Estus flasks to kind of mess about, try
hope so.
different strategies with the boss. You'll get
Those
it, man. I've got
fuckers
faith
with the
in you.
fire are making me so mad.
Yeah, they're bastards, man.
I'm so pissed.
How?
That, and I started The Witcher, but I really haven't played that at all.
Yeah. Well, that's
What
not
about
too
you?
bad. Well, I got Pokemon Y. I've only put in like 5, maybe 6 hours into it so far. I'm enjoying it. I still struggle. I don't know any of the new Pokemon, so that's the one thing that kind of, it doesn't really interest me. But when you see your first generation Pokemon in there, like your Charmander and Snorlax and shit, I remember from being a kid, it kind of spurs you on to play a little bit more. I know it's a game I love playing it, but I haven't really had the time to go back to it this week. But next week for sure, I'm just going to smash it, get through it. But yeah, it's pretty decent, man. It's worth a look if you like older Pokemon games. It's not much different than what you would expect. Besides that, just a couple of N64 games. Played some Mario 64. Lilac Wars or Star Fox 64. Played through that again. And I played a game I've had on my 360 for like 6 months. Phantom Breaker Battleground. You heard of that?
I haven't even heard of that, no.
No, I bought it like months and months ago and I never looked at it. It's a sort of side-scrolling beat-em-up kind of game. I don't know how to explain it. It's got like a Japanese style to it. It's pretty short to go through, but can be reasonably challenging. It's got RPG elements to it, a couple of sort of elements for fighting games as well, because you've got like special moves you need to perform, like sort of Street Fighter-ish commands to do them. But yeah, I was surprised how much it gripped me. I mean, I really like beat-em-up games, but
Yeah.
I sat and played through 4 difficulties consecutively through the day, like easy, normal, hard, and hardcore, or whatever it's called, or nightmare. So I played it 4 times through, back to back, and I loved it, man. It's definitely worth checking out.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's only like, well, it was like 800 Microsoft points when I bought it. I know they've done away with those, but I don't know what that is, like £10. So you're definitely going to get more than £10 in it.
Something like that.
I sat and I went from level 1 to level 99 in one sitting.
Jesus.
Yeah. I seen there was an achievement. I was briefly looking at the achievements, trying to finish them off. Suppose there's some achievement hunting routes you can't get rid of. But I said, yeah, fuck it, we're going to go for all these. Oh, get one character to the max level. Level 99, that's going to take fucking ages. Sat there. Nope. It's like, we're not going back into the real world until this is done. But yeah, it's pretty decent. You should definitely check that out. Maybe something we can play as well.
Totally.
Yeah, so here's a totally professional segue. I played most of that sitting playing co-op. So that brings us on to our core subject for this week, which is multiplayer games, co-op games, some of our personal favourites.
Word.
What games do you want to talk about this week, Trisha?
Well, the ones that I played, god damn it. I'm trying to fucking unlock my phone and I can't even do it. Talk about professional.
Bagouche!
Okay,
the professionalism oozes out of this podcast, doesn't it?
What is?
The professionalism, it oozes from this podcast.
It really does. I mean...
Much professional.
Top notch. Alright, well, the ones that I played the most... I don't really care where I start. Fucking Diddy Kong Racing was at the top of my list. That was one that I played quite a lot as a kid. I know you played that one too.
Yes. Remember my Vine from Diddy Kong Racing? Just me rage quitting that game.
Yeah.
Hashtag Diddy Kong raging.
Title. It's the title of this video.
I can't believe we've found this week's hashtag already.
I know.
Anyway, yeah.
It's a good one. There's nothing that I don't like about that game.
Nah, it's pretty much got it all in it. I mean, Mario Kart was a game that I loved, but I think Diddy Kong Racing, at least for the N64, like Mario Kart 64 compared to Diddy Kong Racing, Diddy Kong Racing is much better. I mean, I love racing in the planes. That was my favourite thing to do.
I was just about to say that. I like that you can fly, or that you can drive, or you can be in those fucking little hovercraft thingies.
Yeah. I never really liked those. I thought those was too just weren't
They're
really
so
responsive
fucking
enough.
hard to control.
Yeah, I sucked at them, man. That was the worst stages. The ones we had to use the
Yeah.
watercraft. I was about to say, the hovercraft. I just sucked at those.
Those were fun, and I really wanted to like them, but you're fucking going all over the goddamn map. Can't control shit.
Remember the boss levels in Diddy Kong Racing?
Not
When you had
really.
no, well, you done like your stages. Like what was the first one? It was like a dinosaur themed stages, wasn't it? And then you've got to race this dinosaur up the side of a fucking mountain or a volcano or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that shit.
Shit, I haven't played that in so long.
Well, I played it like 6 months ago or something. It's all kind of fresh to me. Fucking,
No, I
I
haven't
just
played
about
in years.
every time you got beat by one of those bosses, they'd have to have a speech. Just, tough luck, kid. Try again. It's like fuck you, man. It's like don't fucking talk down to me. Talking ass dinosaur.
Kick your ass. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man.
That was the first introduction of banjo, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I don't really know enough to say on that.
Yeah. Something to
could
look
be.
up later.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll Google that.
You think that's something I would know, considering I'm a massive fan of Banjo Kazooie?
Yeah.
And just say, hey Ross, this is your subject. Shine a little light. It's like, fucking, nah, I don't know, man.
That's alright, man. Google that shit later.
So who was your character to play as in Diddy Kong Racing?
Toop Toop.
Doop doop. Fucking little gay turtle.
He's not gay. Okay.
He might be a little bit. I can't really say that.
I
I used to
don't
play
know.
as a little. I used to play as, was it Pepsi or Pip? The mouse, a little female mouse. That was me.
Yeah. Pepsi.
Yup. Pepsi. That's my bitch.
You said it like the soda. Pepsi.
Pepsi. I'll have a Pepsi Max, please. Yeah, Mario Kart 64 as well, man. That was another one that we used to just. I'd get some friends over after school and we'd just play the shit out of that.
Yeah. I played that Mario Kart more than any other one.
Aye, it's definitely the best one. It's definitely the best one in the series.
Yeah.
The battle mode was second to none, man.
That was
Remember
fun.
the stages?
With the balloons.
Yeah. I was the king of that shit, man. No one could touch me at that.
That shit always used to make me so mad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I used to suck at the racing when I was younger, but battle mode was my shit. I could demolish anyone on that.
I wasn't great at the battle mode.
No?
I wasn't really great at the racing either, but it was fun.
Yeah. It's one of those games. It's a lot better to play that local with some friends, I find. Like even playing Mario Kart online, it's a lot of fun, but it's not the same experience as having your mate sitting next to you. So when they beat you, you can just crunch their fucking jaw.
Yeah. Be like, I swear to God, if you throw one more goddamn banana.
You burst my last fucking balloon, mate. What are you playing at? Use your head. Use your brains.
You're not using your brain.
You're not using your brain, laddie. I'm gonna keep bringing this shit up, man.
Alright, that's cool. I kind of feel like it was a jip, because I only said like a couple words, but that's like all I got.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna make you say shit tons before this is finished, man.
Alright, cool. Moving right along. I don't know if I'm gonna get shit for saying this one, but I don't care, because I played it a lot. Was the co-op on Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, it was okay. It's not my favourite Resident Evil, but it was a lot of fun.
It's definitely not my favorite Resident Evil, because the other Resident Evils that I really enjoyed were for just the solo campaign. But that one, I felt like, was super fun to play the co-op.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad. Have you ever tried to play it on just single player? With the AI playing as Sheva? Fuck that game, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking stand playing with the AI. It's just, by the end of the campaign, I just wanted to find whatever fucking voice actor gave Sheva the voice, find her and just fucking choke her.
Sheva!
Fuck you, Sheva.
That was my favorite. Whenever that you fucking die, it would like pause for a second, and then he'd be like, Sheva!
Sheva!
After she was already dead. Crass! Okay.
I think I played that game just to get not just to get the achievements, but I played through it, and then once I'd got all the achievements on that game, I was like, yeah, you can just sit on the shelf and gather some dust. I'm fucking finished with you.
Really?
But yeah,
See,
no, it
I
was okay.
played the
It was
shit out of that game. Like, I've beat it at least 10 times, I would say.
really.
Yeah, and me and some of my old friends used to play it all the time, and I am not that great at any video game, really. So I watched them try to do it. Like, you can get an achievement for playing it on, like, the hardest difficulty.
Yep.
Um, isn't it like you beat the game in under 5 hours on the hardest difficulty or something?
I don't know if there's like a time restriction to it, but there's one for beating it on professional mode. I
Oh.
remember that.
I thought there was one that was like beat the game in under 5 hours, but maybe that wasn't with the hardest difficulty. I'm not sure, but I
It
watched
might.
I watched them do that.
I know if you beat the game in under a certain time, you can unlock like special weapons and shit. Like,
Mhm.
I say
And
it's like 5 hours.
costumes and shit.
Yeah, yeah. There's something you do and you unlock like a rocket launcher, and it's just so overpowered.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just did all that I could to level up the M3 shotgun.
yeah.
Like once you have that with infinite ammo, it's just not even fair.
Mhm. I prefer the Resident Evil games when they were more survival horror, like the first
Yeah,
couple.
for
But
sure. Like I'm not at all debating that that is anywhere near their other Resident Evils.
yeah,
But as far as just like co-op, I had a lot of fun playing that.
I did have fun when I was playing the campaign through with my friend. Probably the reason that I've got so much hatred towards it's just trying to mop up the achievements on solo. That wasn't fun at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from. It was a bit of fun playing that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
You got
yeah,
another one you want to talk about?
I've got so many games I want to talk about. I think
I know.
I had a list that narrowed it down to about 20, and now I'm sitting here going, oh, my mind's went blank. I was trying to think of one of the ones for the 360 while we were kind of on the sort of same
Mhm.
generation, but yeah, I'm going to swing back to GoldenEye on the N64, which is probably
Yeah.
near the top, if not at the top of my favourite multiplayer games. Most of the games on my list are all local games because when I was thinking about the most fun I've had
Mhm.
multiplayer, it's always just local. Like back in the day, playing N64, Super Nintendo, just nothing beats that.
Totally. That game
GoldenEye on
was
the
a
N64.
blast.
Yeah, I know, man.
That game was so much fun. It was another one that I don't feel like I was very good at, but it was
Yeah.
really fun.
Oh, that was my
If you
jam, man.
could
That was
go
a
around
shit.
and like find the weapons that you want.
Yeah, I knew the levels in the multiplayer back to front. That's all we played for months and months.
Mhm.
Of course, I was a sneaky little shit. I always played as odd job. So I always tried to, when you go to the character select screen, you gotta just like smash over to your character, and the first one to select it, gets the character.
Mhm.
I'd know how many taps it was to get to odd jobs. So I'd be like, tap, 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 odd job, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I'm gonna be the midget with the fucking hat that's a one hit kill.
That's always how it was in any game like that on Nintendo 64, I feel like.
Mm.
Like with Mario Kart and shit, you'd be immediately like, I'm fucking Toad! Or Luigi, or whoever you want to be.
I've never known anyone that wanted to fight over Toad. If I was sitting playing with someone, it's like, I'm Toad. It's like, yeah, fine, cool,
Fine.
awesome.
I was always Luigi.
Yeah. I think I
Yep.
went Wario quite a lot on the N64, but it's not
That's
something I
like
play as
unheard
now.
of. Most people are like, I know a lot of people that are Yoshi, or Toad, or
Yeah.
Luigi, or Mario.
On the N64, I'm sure it was Wario because I had this. I used to play Wario Land on the Game Boy, and obviously that's a
Mhm.
classic game. So, me as a kid moving on to N64, I was like, oh shit, Wario. I think I just stuck with that. But nowadays, if I play it like Mario Kart on the Wii, I always play as Funky Kong because he's one of my favourite Nintendo characters. Or on the newer one for the Wii U, I play as the Shy Guy, just because fucking
Oh,
Shy
that'd
Guy.
be cool.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome,
could
man.
be into that.
You need to pick up a
Funky
Wii.
Kong's on there?
Funky Kong was on the Wii version. I think you had to beat so many developer times on time trials or something to unlock him. But yeah, on the Wii one, it was always like a Donkey Kong character I would play as. I think it was Diddy. Don't quote me. And then as soon as I unlocked Funky Kong, I was like, "Yep, this is it. This is my life from now on." Got adjust to that shit. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
going back to GoldenEye. I don't know how we segued onto Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
sorry.
Yeah, do you remember the cheat modes, like the ridiculous fucking cheats you would get to play that game, like DK mode, where all your characters would have massive heads, or paintball mode? Every time there was a bullet hole, it would just be a massive paintball, like Mark.
I never played it like that.
Don't remember? I think it was if you beat levels under a certain time or something like that, you
Oh,
would unlock
shit.
cheats that you could use. And that shit was just fantastic. We used to always play with DK mode just so it'd be easy to just fire and hit people in the head. Massive big. Oh, brilliant! What the fun I used to have in that game. I wish it was some way to see how many hours I've invested into all these different games. GoldenEye's probably near the top.
Yeah.
Either that or Halo 2. As Halo 2 is, in fact, it's definitely going to be Halo 2. Because that was just like a year and a half, 2 years solid I played that.
Jesus.
It was the first full game I had when I got Xbox Live. In fact, I bought that game just to play online. So I was totally taken in by it. And for the time I had my original Xbox, I'm pretty sure that was like the only game I had really played. I would put something else in for maybe an hour or two, but man, Halo 2, that was a jam. As soon as you get home from school, as soon as you're finished doing whatever you're doing, it's Halo, and that's the rest of your night. Your night would just, that's it.
I remember that a lot of people were super into that game, like, just like that. They would fucking play it all day, every day.
Oh, I could easily go back to that. I think there's one coming out
I
on
like
the.
Halo.
I don't like Halo either. Like I don't like the campaign or the story. I've got no interest in that. I like the multiplayer though, and that's solely what I buy Halo games to try. Nothing else has even came close to Halo 2. But
I feel
I
like
still,
that's the only thing it's got going for it is the multiplayer.
yeah, a lot of my friends just love the campaign. Like they go fucking nuts for it. But it bores me. It's not this. I don't find
Yeah,
it interesting
it's
at all.
boring.
No, the story's crap. I don't see the point of fighting like the AI, which is just robotic and sluggish, when you could be going head to head with like against a team of people. It's nowhere near the same.
No,
But
not at all.
yeah, I think they're bringing out like Halo Anniversary or something on the Xbox One, and it's going to have a bunch of Halo maps, or it's either that or it's going to be a version of Halo 2 online. But that's definitely what's going to get me into the next gen, because that's swayed me to get an Xbox instead of a PS4. Just the thought of maybe
Yeah,
being able to play that again.
I think that I saw some ads for that on Xbox One.
Yeah, John's been telling me all about it, so I think it's November or something it comes out, so that's when I'm getting my Xbox One.
Rad.
Anything else you want to talk about? Any other games?
Oh yeah. Let me pull out my handy dandy list here.
Yeah, something I wish I'd done because my mind's gone pretty much fucking blank.
I know that I'd go blank if I didn't make a list. Like, I'd just be like, I like video games, but...
Yeah. I always think, like, when I go through the week, I'm like, okay, so let's talk about this week. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll start making a couple of notes. I could be like, all right, remember to talk about GoldenEye or whatever. And I'll start doing it and go, this isn't fucking natural. Just go off the top of the head, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then podcast day comes and I'm like, fucking, yeah, so local sports team.
I'm glad I didn't tell you ahead of time what mine are, though. Like, the last few weeks that we've been doing it.
Yeah.
We did do that, and yeah.
It's definitely a lot more natural this way.
Yeah, I like that. Okay,
Yes.
so the next one that I want to talk about is Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Right, okay.
Because I played the fuck out of those games.
Yeah, you got me playing, was it Left 4 Dead 1 we started, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what we started.
I think so. Yeah,
I really want to get... I want you to get 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A big improvement, is it?
Yeah, well, I think we should keep playing 1 so you can get used to that first. But
Yeah.
after you played 1 for a while, it kind of becomes, like, a little bit monotonous because it's really easy to learn all the maps.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get kind of, like, overpowered, I guess. Like, the better that you get at that game, it just doesn't seem that difficult. But when 2 came out, they made it so much more difficult. Plus, you have melee weapons. That's the biggest thing.
Right. We should maybe have a look at that this week at some point if we've got some time.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've been dying to go back to it, man. We didn't really get a chance to play a whole lot of it.
They've been doing a really good job of updating that game, too. Like, no other games that are on Xbox get that many updates. But that game gets quite a lot of updates and, like, little challenges and shit like that you can do all the time. But it is a Valve game, so it kind of makes sense. So, anyway, I put quite a lot of hours into Left 4 Dead. At the time, I was dating a guy that lived in a different state, and that's kind of our thing. We would play Left 4 Dead, like, all the time.
Aw, you crazy kids.
Oh, jeez. We're so cute.
You need to get me back on that game, because,
It's a
obviously
great game.
we only done a couple of hours on it, but it didn't really engross me. But it's something I think I could get back into.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that would be better if you had like 4 people, like a group of people playing it, rather than just like maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah. With like a full group, it's super fun. You have to have at least 2 people to have it be more engaging. But with 4 people, it's fucking chaos. It's super
Yeah,
fun.
I'm gonna have to have a word with John and find someone else. Maybe get a 4-player party going.
That'd be fun.
So something I wanted to talk about is
Yeah.
beat 'em up games.
Mhm.
First one I remember playing was Double Dragon on the NES, and that started to pull me in a little bit. Only ever played that single player right enough, but that introduced me to the whole world of beat 'em ups, and I have a lot of fun. See playing like 2-player, say like Streets of Rage 2, or like even Castle Crashers or something like that. Those games, it's a big draw for me to play them multiplayer. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever play Castle Crashers on the like
Yeah, it was
Xbox?
on my list. That was my next one.
Really?
I swear to God. The first 2 that you talked about, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. But Castle Crashers, I did play quite a bit.
Hang on, Castle Crashers can suck a dick for a second. You never played Streets of Rage?
No.
Are you fucking? You fucking serious?
I'm serious. You know that I did, like, I played a few games later on, like, Super Nintendo.
We are gonna Streets of Rage is on Xbox Live Arcade, and we are
So,
gonna fucking play it.
alright.
We're gonna take a week off work, and we're gonna sit down with fucking 48 cans of Red Bull, and we're gonna smash through Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to fucking love it.
Alright.
Yeah. So, do you play any other kind of beat 'em up games? Do you play The Simpsons, X-Men, Scott Pilgrim, Turtles in Time? That's probably one of my favourites.
No. I
No?
know about all of those games, but I didn't play any of those.
Oh, you've got a busy fucking month, my friend. Building a
Yeah.
big fuck. While I'm playing Mass Effect and Bioshock, you're fucking getting these.
You could totally school me on fucking retro games. The first, like, real beat 'em up that I got into was, like, God of War.
Yeah. And I only played one of those on the PS3. And it was God of War Ascension. It's the only one I've ever played.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Not the best.
Isn't it? I thought it was okay.
No, it's not bad. But
So the other
1
ones are
and 2
better.
are the best. I think. Third one was pretty good too, but I like 1 and 2 the best, I think.
Are those PS3, PS2?
PS2.
Right, okay.
I
Gonna have
think
to.
they came out with like an HD collection for PS3. That came with like all 3 of them or some shit like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll look
Yeah.
into that. Do you know God of War? I don't know about the other ones, but God of War Ascension had a multiplayer mode on it, and it sucked fucking balls.
I
It
don't
was
doubt
terrible.
it.
Did they all have that, or was that just something that was for the
No.
new one? Good.
Yeah. There was like challenge modes, like an arena, where you would basically just try to survive, but there wasn't a multiplayer.
Yeah, Arena could be good. I can see how that would work with the sort of game mechanics, but
Yeah.
it was kind of like online deathmatch or something. I think I spent like 40 minutes playing it and then just fucking decided to leave it.
Hmm.
But it was god awful, man. No pun intended.
I believe it. I've always wanted to play Scott Pilgrim.
Oh,
I just
Scott
never
Pilgrim.
did.
It's dynamite. There's nothing I don't love about that game.
Oh,
Soundtrack's fantastic. Sort of very chiptunish, and obviously the graphics are beautiful.
Mhm.
And it's just my type of game all over. They had like a patch, like a download for that, so you could play it online. Like you couldn't do that when I first played it. So if you're ever down to play that, man, we can definitely play that anytime you want.
All right.
As long as you know that I'm going Ramona, so you can be Scott or whoever the fuck you want, but Ramona, that's my shit.
All right. I won't
If you
fight
could,
you over that.
yeah, that's good. That's cool. Did you ever read any of the graphic novels for Scott Pilgrim? Or?
Nah. I watched the movie though.
Yeah, movie's okay.
Thought it was
It's not
cute.
the worst. Pretty decent.
Pretty cute.
I don't know the name of the chick, but whoever plays Ramona, oof, I wouldn't
I
kick
don't
her out of
remember
bed
what
for
she
eating
looks
flavours.
like. Is she cute?
Yes. I would let her eat toast in my bed without a plate.
Damn. I'm gonna have to look this
Yes.
up later.
Some serious shit, mate.
I feel like I know something more about you now.
I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm going to move on very quickly. I feel quite bad for stealing one of the spots off your list. And I had no
I've
idea.
got like 3 more to talk about. Don't worry
We
about it.
we didn't even really talk about Castle Crashers, did we? We just totally segued into
Oh,
Scott Pilgrim.
we didn't really, did we?
Yeah.
I guess we don't necessarily really have to. It's another little, like, beat 'em up. It's pretty popular.
Castle
People
Crashers,
know
it's
about
good.
that.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Nah, that was pretty decent online. I
Yeah,
remember trying
that
to get
was
all the
super
achievements
fun.
for that, and I sucked at that game to start with. I just couldn't pick it up quick enough.
Really?
Yeah, I got the hang of it. I remember having to
It
do
is
all
a
those.
little bit frustrating when you're really low level.
Yeah, it's one of those games that's just got avatar strength. Like as soon as you start to level up, the whole game just becomes a cakewalk.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fucking good, man.
It was pretty fucking good. Next one on my list. I think I have Worms in Portal 2.
You should probably got the fucking doctors, mate. If you've got worms,
What?
you've got worms. You should go to
Yeah.
the doctors. It doesn't sound very
Oh, you're hilarious.
good.
um, I'd like to touch on those if we can, but I really want to talk about Super Smash Melee.
You a dirty bastard. That was on my list.
Was it?
Seriously, yeah. That was like the last one. I was like, and finally I want to talk about it. You've just stole it. Great. We have no
sorry.
grand finale. That's okay, we're even. I suppose that's one of the drawbacks of not compared lists, but yeah.
It's true. But we both have shit to say about it, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think it's the best Smash Bros. Game in the franchise, to be honest.
I would agree. I like Brawl, but I like Melee better.
Yeah. This is going to be a recurring theme in our questions, I'm guessing, but who was your character you played as?
Luigi.
Yeah?
Every time.
It's pretty weird.
He's my boy.
I remember on the first I nearly said it. I nearly said the first Star Fox. On the first Smash Brothers, I used to play as Fox all the time. And then I played as Zelda, but I always transformed straight into Sheik. Sheik was my shit.
Yeah, Sheik is the shit.
Yup.
Both of those fucking piss me off, though. Goddamn
Really?
Fox. He's so fast.
Yeah, he's dynamite, man. I just like that one remove. One remove? Jesus. The one move where you can reflect like projectiles.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fucking game breaker for me.
If you get the, maybe that's in Brawl. Yeah, it's in Brawl. If you get the little, the fucking, like, the Smash Ball or whatever, don't you turn into, like, a big-ass tank?
I have no memory of this.
Oh. Well, I think in Brawl, like, there's a little Smash Ball that floats around, and then each character has, like, a super OP move that you can use and just, like, destroy everybody for a short amount of time.
No shit.
And I'm pretty sure that Fox, like, turns into a tank or some shit.
I need to look this up. I don't know why I don't remember this.
So, something like that. Yeah, look it up. But that was on Brawl. I felt like Luigi was pretty good on Melee, and then when it switched to Brawl, like, he had no fucking moves. Except this one that we called the Sperm. Because he literally would just, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Not really.
He'd, like, literally just turn straight sideways and then, like, shoot across the screen.
Oh, yes. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I've got it now.
Just
Great,
looked like he was a little sperm.
I'm going to forevermore refer to that as the sperm.
Yep.
Luigi uses his sperm. It's a little bit OP, but yeah.
It's really not. It doesn't do shit. Doesn't do anything.
That's fantastic, man.
I was alright with Peach as well.
I never really played as Peach.
She's fun to play with because she just, like, you can just whack everybody with shit. Like with an umbrella or a tennis racket or a golf club or a frying pan.
Mr. Game and Watch, that was
Mr.
another character.
Game and Watch.
It's so much fun just getting all the little, is it trophies or something, the statue things you got, the figurines you got from finishing the game. It was great trying to collect all of those and then get your characters and the stages. It was just, oh man, the game just had everything.
So fun.
Whereas
That's another one. Like, a lot of these on this list, I feel like I wasn't very good at, but those are the ones that I, like, had most fun playing.
Yeah, like the games that you don't take too seriously.
Yeah.
You always have more fun on that. So
sure.
yeah, I suppose now's probably an appropriate time to talk about. I couldn't decide out of the two of these games, right? I really tried. Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I couldn't pick. I really tried, but they both just bleed in. So I just figured we'll talk about both of them.
Yeah.
Street Fighter
I did play
2.
Street Fighter. The, like, old one.
Yeah, Street Fighter 2 or... Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I played for a minute long ago.
Jesus, a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken and I we used to smash that every Saturday night. A few drinks and just play that.
You guys are fucking stupidly good at that. That and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Ken's definitely better than me at them. But yeah, we had some pretty close matches on Street Fighter. Once I brushed up a little bit, it was a little closer. But on Mortal Kombat, man, there's no contest between me and Ken. He just wipes the floor with me every time. It's like stupid how crazy good he is at that game.
That shit makes me fucking pissed. Like the new Mortal Kombat, I rage quit every time. If
Really?
I'm playing like if I'm playing the single player, when you're trying to like fight the dude, I don't know what it's fucking called, the contest. You know what I'm saying?
Contest? No.
No?
The contest?
The fucking tournament, like, play or whatever. Like, the single player.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, the arcade mode, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right, yep.
I got to, there's one that was Smoke and Reptile.
Yeah.
And it made me rage so hard. And I, haven't picked it up since.
I tried to do it on the hardest setting. I think there might have been an achievement for it. Otherwise, I don't know why I would have put myself through the torture. I remember getting to Shao Kahn. This is on the new one. And, man, he's so fucking cheap. Like, it was crazy impossible. I think I just had to spam moves to try and get past him. But, yeah, Mortal Kombat, when I was a kid, I used to try and play it. I had that on the Super Nintendo, so I had the no-blood, kid-free version. But,
really?
Yeah, I remember when I don't know how I worked it out, must have picked it up somewhere. I worked out how to do a fatality. And man, it was like the coolest shit because none of my friends knew how to do them. We always seen the finish him screen, and the only thing you could do was, the one where you just punched them into the spike pit. So when I worked out the first fatality, I worked out how to do Kano's the heart rip thing, and man, that was the coolest shit when I was a little guy. The amount of times we'd just like finish a fight and just be like, okay, do it, right. Do that and just fight just to see the fatality because it was the coolest shit when you were in school.
That shit was super cool.
I've
only been able to do it in the new one.
Ah man,
that was the first one that I was actually able to perform a fatality, I feel like.
Any of the fatalities that made you jump while you're putting like the button commands in, like had the up button in it, they just fucking suck, man. The frustration you would get when you finally get there and you're like, okay, don't forget it, down, up, forward, punch or something. And you'd be like, right, make sure you do it. You try it and then you just fucking jump and piss the whole thing up. Ugh. Rage, man.
I feel like I was only like semi-good with characters that are probably just like cheap characters. Like fucking like Baraka. And like Melina.
Melina's not a cheap character, really.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Baraka has a bit because he's got that big swipe move where he just swipes his arms vertically.
Just fucks your day up.
Yeah, it's like people that use E-Honda on Street Fighter and just do the fucking 100-hand slap where you just keep spamming the punch button.
Yeah, that's what I feel like whenever I'm playing is either one of those. It's all just like, oh, I figured out this one move. I'm just gonna have to spam that.
That's how I started playing Mortal Kombat. I just done Sub-Zero's freeze move over and over again, and that's all I would do. Just for the longest time, and then like my friend just started copying me, and I went, right, we're gonna have to try something else. Moved on to Scorpion. Kind of picked up a couple of his moves, but
Fucking
yeah,
get over here.
fucking get over here now. I like playing as Ermac. You ever play as Ermac in any of the new games?
Yeah.
He's pretty fucking
I'm not
decent.
good as him though. I don't feel like I don't know any of his like moves really.
I'm not really good with anyone on Mortal Kombat. I'm halfway decent with a bunch of characters, but
Hmm.
I would get destroyed if I come up against a half decent player. I remember in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I would learn like Seer 7, 8 hit combos. I would try and
Hmm.
just remember them for the characters, and that's all I could do. So if you didn't see me doing like the one character's main move or the slide attack, I'd just be doing this ridiculous fucking 8 hit combo, and that's all I had.
Mortal Kombat. Do you remember the movies?
Huh?
Remember the movies?
Mortal Kombat movies or the Street
Yeah.
Fighter movies?
I was
Yeah,
just thinking of that while you were talking. I was like, goddamn Mortal Kombat.
I loved the first one. At the time when I was young, I used to love the second one as well, but it's so terrible when you
It's
look at it
so
now.
bad.
Yeah, it's just like let's try and fit the entire roster into this film. It doesn't really matter how they get there.
Yeah, it's
That whole
really bad.
that whole animality shit, I thought that was just a lot of crap as well.
Hmm.
I couldn't fucking stand that. But yeah, the first movie, I love it. I mean, people take the piss out of it, but the first Mortal Kombat movie is brilliant.
You're sweet.
What about the
Watch it.
Street? Did you see the Street Fighter movie, the one with Kylie Minogue and Van Damme?
Yeah.
Again, terrible movie, but I love it.
Hmm. It's one of those
I
like
just
nostalgia movies.
Yeah, I just love Jean Claude Van Damme playing Guile. I always thought like Jean Claude. I thought Guile was like the most American sort of stereotypical American you could get. And then you've got Mister. I'll bust your balls, get you bison. I'm going to break you. So fuck off. Also,
Fuck off.
and the award for shittiest Van Damme impression goes to the big bearded gentleman from Scotland.
That's alright. I did the shittiest Scottish accent today, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You just brought that back up.
God damn it.
Kermit.
Kermit. Don't get in that Studebaker.
The Studebaker.
Studebaker.
It's so much stupid shit.
If any fucking Scottish people listen to this, I'm so fucking sorry.
Oh,
Besides
hang on one
Ross.
second.
Ross can suck it.
Yep, I can. Hang on, I'm going to send you a quick script. You're going to just say something real quick.
No.
Yes, this is
I want to
happening.
do that.
Oh yes, it's happening.
Alright, while you're doing that, fucking Portal 2. Like, we already talked about Worms in another one, so I feel like Portal would be the last one I really want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That game's a fucking blast.
Did we ever play Portal together? No.
No, I played with Ken.
That's weird. I played it with Ken.
Yeah, Ken, I think he had just played through with you, and then I was like, oh, I really wanted to play this game, and he's like, cool. So he started playing it with me, and he had, like, already done all the puzzles. So as we're going through, he's like, you go over there, you do this, jump on that, press this. And then I was like, God damn it, Ken, let me figure it out for myself, please.
He done the same thing kind of when I played it with him. He was helping me mop up some of the achievements in that game. That should be the fucking achievement episode. I'll bring this up for every game. But I think it used to be Saturday nights we would play, and that's usually when I'd done my longest shift of the week. So I'd just get home and start drinking, and I wouldn't take anything seriously. So he'd be like trying to help me figure out a puzzle. He'd be like, yeah, so if you put the block over there, and then I'd just be like doing something random, like singing a Seal song, half drunk, and I'd just fuck up and just like, baby, like, well, seriously, you have to get in. I can beg you to get front, and I just fuck the entire puzzle up.
Yeah.
I know there was like one achievement where you had to play through an entire chapter or like so many levels without dying, And we kept getting to like the second to last or last bit of it. And we're like, right now, seriously, Ross, you can't fuck this up. You've got one chance at this. And it's like, listen, man, I got this, man. I'm fucking great at video games. Sitting there drunk out my fucking skull. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna press this button. You catch this box, and we do this and go home. Ah, man, I fucking got this. And then fucking all of a sudden, oh, I love this song. I just start singing to something. Fuck the puzzle up. Man, the fucking rage like in our sessions of playing Portal was uncanny, man.
So funny. I'm just so stubborn that I would want to figure it all out by myself. And you'd be like, Trisha, it's so easy. I can see it. Just let me tell you how to do it. And I'd be like, no, Ken! I'm going to figure it out. And then we'd sit there for fucking 20 minutes and I wouldn't get shit.
Yeah. Oh, Portal's brilliant, man. I like the first one a lot more than the second one, but definitely the online, the multiplayer was brilliant on Portal 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even think I actually played through the single player at all on that.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I didn't. What was the gels called? You got like gels that would make you like speed up or bounce high or something like that. I didn't enjoy that. I thought obviously they had to kind of mix it up and freshen the game up a little bit, but I liked the more primitive style of the first game. I thought it was a lot better. I just didn't like the flow on the second one, just because you had to constantly spray this fucking gel everywhere, and it wasn't for me. But the two-player, the multiplayer was a blast, man.
So much fun.
Much fun, many laughs, much joy.
All the smiles.
Yes, smiles, all of them.
I think that's it on my list.
Yeah.
I had a lot. Ones that you want to talk about.
Well, most of the games that I really wanted to talk about were beat-em-ups or fighters, which we've kind of touched on.
Because you're a lazy bum.
A lazy bum. Yes.
Yes.
Got it, man. So apart from that, I don't know, just throwing in a couple of games that I've got have a blast playing, but not a lot to say about. FIFA games. I love FIFA. Spend most of my time playing it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it because it wouldn't be terribly interesting. And I love driving games as well. Old school driving games. Like N64, PS1 kind of era. Jesus. When you're put on the spot, you really fucking lock up and can't think of anything, can you?
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the ones. As soon as we finish recording, I'm going to
scour my brain for any other ones. But I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I do believe so. Fuck. I really had other ones as well. I've lost them all.
I believe you.
Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Super Mario World, Super Nintendo, and Donkey Kong Country. 2 of them.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I know you can take turns playing in those games, but yes, those. You got super competitive on Super Mario World when I used to play that with my friend. I used to play it with Gordon all the time. And anytime, like, if you'd go to the bathroom or nip down to get a drink or something like that, I just remember thieving his lives. And you could just press a button and steal all their lives. Because I was a really shit friend. I'm a really shitty human being.
What kind of person would do that?
I don't know, someone that likes to see people fail.
Yeah. I got super into Donkey Kong Country.
The first 2. Yeah, the first 2 are amazing. Can't speak much on the third one, I haven't really played it.
Like, I really like Mario. But at the same time, like, Donkey Kong had the most kick-ass fucking soundtrack.
The visuals as well in that game.
Yeah. They're fucking awesome.
What did you prefer? Did you prefer the first or the second one? Or even the third if you played that, but...
Did fucking what's-her-face come in the third one or the second one?
What's her tits? Spinning hair, McGoo, Dixie Come. That was the second one.
Then I would say, well, the first probably.
Which one was she in the second one? Yeah, then I like the first one.
I like the other one that she's not in.
No,
she was alright. She did have the fucking helicopter hair, so that was useful.
Yeah, I guess so. I can do the same thing, see with my beard. If I can't be asked walking to the shops, I just whirlwind my beard. It just carries me all the way down. Yeah, I played through Donkey Kong Country 2 through the week though. I just had a notion to play something on my Super Nintendo and I dug it out.
Saw
Yeah,
that. Saw that on the Twitter.
on the twits.
On the tweets.
On the tweets. Kermit.
Tweets. Kermit.
Fantastic. I need to get back into playing retro games a lot more. I spend most of my time looking to buy retro games. I like collecting them, and then I never get round to playing them. So I suppose I better get a finger at my ass and do that. And remember when I promised everybody on the podcast I'd finish Fallout last week?
You didn't do that?
Didn't do it. Didn't do it.
Huh.
Started playing Pokemon and got lost. I played a bunch of other shit as well. Just going through my Super Nintendo and N64 and the rest of it. But I will try and get it finished.
Yeah, you better do that.
I've lost.
And
like,
if I beat Dark Souls ever in my life,
yes.
You're gonna have to do something.
Like what? Shave my beard? Please don't say
I
yes.
wouldn't do that.
Good. Thank fuck.
Something small.
Something small. You must have an idea. You've been thinking about this for over
No,
a
I
week.
haven't.
Really?
I just like something equivalent to the accent thing or something.
I think it's a bigger milestone if you finish Dark Souls, to be honest. So
yeah,
I think I should do something ridiculously stupid.
You're saying this, not me. I would fucking let you off the hook.
No, yeah, you crack on. If you finish Dark Souls, I'll do something fucking stupid of your choosing.
Alrighty.
That's said. It's a verbally binding contract between me and the interwebs.
Interwebs. Remember this moment.
The Tinternet.
Tinternuts.
The Tinternets. So,
anyway.
what's your plan this week, gaming wise?
Let's see here. I'm gonna try to keep on my Dark Souls. Like, I'm trying to make myself play for like at least an hour a night. And then try to do some more Witcher. I really want to get that done soon so that I can do a review on that, but
yeah,
I've been so fucking busy lately. We'll see if that actually happens. For sure Dark Souls will be happening, so look for that rage on Twitter.
I'm going to try and get into some of my retro goodies this week.
Like what?
I'm going to play Goof Troop on the Super Nintendo. You've seen that on Twitter probably. I decided to dig that out and I didn't get around to touching it. So some point this week that's happening. Quite fancy playing Mega Man 2. I'll probably blast out a round of that. And I suppose I better get on with some Fallout before you fucking scissor kick me and then DDT me and destroy me.
I'm gonna fucking scissor kick you right in the taint.
Yeah, you fucking put me in the walls of Jericho and make me tap out.
Sure.
Yep, why not?
You lost me. You lost me on that one.
Yeah. You fucked me up. In a nutshell.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything I can think to talk about this week.
Yeah.
As soon as this is done, guarantee you as soon as it's done I'll be on Twitter and I'll be like, oh my god, I forgot to talk about this.
That's alright, you can talk about it next week.
Yes! Fuck it. But
this also
again,
is very tiny, insignificant milestone, but do you know this is our, like, month doing this? This is,
right enough.
A month milestone.
I guess I never even thought about that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks to everybody that's stuck with us, as always. To, 19 followers we've got now? Super fucking happy with that.
Something like that. That's fucking rad.
Yeah, thanks to every one of you. And yeah,
Follow us on Twitter.
Yes, thanks. This is the bit I hate. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna let you do it this week. I hate doing this.
Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to our channel.
Like us, give us your approval, be our friends.
Please comment on the things.
Yes, so anyway.
My ass.
Yeah, I can't stand any of that. Anyway, if you want to find us on Twitter, it's at DPG Reviews. Website should be coming in a couple of weeks. We seem to say this all the time, but yeah, we're going to get to it. We've got a lot of things to work through. First build should be up hopefully in the next week.
When you see it, you're just going to jizz in your pants.
Yes. It's just, I don't even know. They might make us take it down because, think of all the fucking people are just going to insta-jizz when they see the site.
I know. It's going to be like categorized as porn.
Yeah, it's going to be good anyway. I'm sure a couple of you are going to like it.
Yeah.
So, yes, thanks again to everybody. And we shall see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.